Take the hit, take the hit, take the hit. Dum, 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 dum.
Welcome back to FPL. Take the hit. You're here with Mick and Joff. Oh, mate.
We're
Last
back.
time we were on live,
I
mate?
actually don't know. It's
Is it a
been a
bit?
couple of weeks, I think. But yeah, where are we? We had game week 22. Is that right? Game week 22 in 2022. That's interesting, isn't it? What a time to be back. What a season it's been, guys. What a season it has been. Wow. What a season.
Yeah, it has been quite the season. It's been an interesting season. I haven't been we haven't been in touch with any socials. I've actually gone off completely. I'm not even on Facebook anymore. We've gone completely off socials. So my apologies to anyone out there that I used to communicate through Twitter with. I was on Twitter, Joff on Instagram. I don't do that anymore. I don't have an account anymore. So we're still making videos though.
Yeah, it's actually even with our with the Instagram account, like we actually can't even get in anymore. Like I actually can't get in. It was connected to this guy's account, and he can't get in anymore. It's the socials have just blew up with us. So we're obviously going to be doing some videos here and there. So you can talk to us through here as well. We'll be I feel like there's a few more videos coming in the next couple of weeks. It's for me, it's a great time for FPL. It's the one of the best times is probably the second half of the season because it just ramps up double game weeks, and obviously with what's going on in the world right now, there's heaps of bloody double game weeks, a lot of postponements, a lot of just a lot of character building, I would call it. A lot of curveballs being thrown everyone's way, and it's like, okay, well, how are you going to navigate this moment? How are you gonna use your extra free hit chip immediately, or are you gonna save that bad boy for later on and see if you can kind of muster up an extra 30 points or something later on? It's just it's a good time. It's a good time to character build, and you can implement this kind of stuff that you go through in this game into your life.
Yeah, exactly right, John. That's a great way to kick off the show, mate. Going into the depth of what this season is taking us all on. The journey that we're on this season is incredible. I've been playing this game for 15 years or whatever the number is, a long time. Never have I experienced a season anywhere close to this. We can look back at the last few seasons and draw similarities, but we're still going ahead. Yeah, the Premier League is still going ahead. Okay, so there's no stopping it. They've put some rules in place. 13 players and one goalkeeper. That's it. That's it's simple. It's brilliant what they've done. They've made it nice and simple. Yeah, if you can bring in, if you've got 13 players, you can play a game. 13 senior players. So we've noticed that every single week now where there is the potential for postponements, right?
Yeah.
So this is brought upon really one of the ways that I play the game, and I've played the game recently is to have a playing bench. Yeah, and that's something that we didn't need prior to this event that's happening in the world, because 9 times out of 10 your starting 11 is going to play. But when you throw into the mix, rest, rotation, African Cup of Nations, you got illness, you've got all sorts of stuff going crazy at the moment. It's actually very important to have a bench. You're saving yourself some heartbreak, and some points in transfers, in taking the hit. I mean, we've been taking massive hits recently.
Oh yeah, this has been an interesting season, I tell you. I mean, taking hits that's our name. I mean, shit, we've got to take hits. That's just how it goes. And
Sorry.
and even the last 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I think it's been 2 weeks. Obviously, there's double game weeks taking place right now, so it's a good time to take some hits. Like last week, I took a -8. This week, I took it. I just literally took a -8.
Take us through your last week's -8.
Yeah, last week's -8 was obviously West Ham. I identified the West Ham game as it looked like a really pivotal fixture for a bit of point movement there. So I brought in Mr. Bowen and Mr. Soufal and Antonio after taking him out, man. Antonio's just been a yo-yo this season, hasn't he? But yeah, so Soufal, Bowen, and Antonio all did the bits, and I feel like that's why this week I've done another -8 because it's like, what, why not? Like take a few hits, you'll make up the ground. They're playing 2 games, especially if you're I don't like to use the word calculated, but you kind of have a look at of what's going on. And you're like, oh, Bowen looks like he's in good form. Let's bring in that bad boy. You know, Sufal had a good season last season. That's why that was why I did it. You know, but Sufal did well, didn't he? Got his assists. You know, he got 9 assists last season. You know, so he
more than TAA.
More than TAA. That was probably the reason. That was the reason I brought him in last week because he got more assists than TAA last season. I was like, he's due. That bastard's due.
Oh fuck! I was happy that it was Bowen that got the goal for his assist. You know, I was happy about that.
Yeah, I like that. We got someone here. My man's chain was it? See what happened to Buzzcut and the glasses. Oh, C. How come it just says C?
C. We've got C's.
We've got C.
Welcome. Thank you, C. Thank you for joining us.
Welcome, C.
Yeah, so we're on hits, mate. We're on hits. We're at the top of the show. FPL take the hit. We're taking hits here. I'm on 33 or 32 transfers this season.
32.
32.
Man, what am I on?
Something like that. I'm
Let's
pretty sure
check
it could be
it out.
33.
Let's
It's
check
a lot.
that out.
It's a lot of freaking transfers.
You're on 32. I'm
32.
on 34.
You made you just made 3 more.
I made just 3 transfers right then.
And I'm going to be making another. I'll be making another 3. Oh, it's Charlie. Hello, Charlie.
Charlie.
Peter Cruz.
Peter Cruz. They are looking sharp. Thanks, legend.
Thank you for joining us, Peter.
That's it. We're going to be on here a bit more, guys. We're going to be on here a little bit more.
We say that.
No, I reckon there's a chance. Well, that's the thing is just to reiterate, we've been completely disconnected from the socials. Like we actually can't get onto most of the socials. Maybe Twitter is the only one.
Yeah.
But so there'll be maybe a bit more of this. But hits is where it's at the moment. We're taking hits.
Yeah, so 32 transfers. So Gameweek 22, which means I've made 11 transfers over the limit. Over your limit of 22.
Where is the limit?
So there's a lot of. I've taken a lot of hits this season. Now, last week I took a -8. I brought in Bowen, brought in Antonio, and I brought in Keane, mate. I went with Keane instead of Sufal. So I made that error, and then I got the postponement of the Everton game. So yeah, we all suffered for anyone that had Everton players. A bit of a silly move there on my part, but fair enough.
How are you supposed to know?
As a part of that -8, brought in Antonio. He obviously got his goal. Brought in Bowen, got an assist and 2 goals. Captain Bowen. So you see that -8 ended up earning me something crazy. What was you said it was like 50, 60,
52 points.
52 points. So that -8 got me 52 points that I would not have got. None of it. So that hit. As much as we get told at the scout, everyone's like, "Oh, don't take hits, and if you take a -8, you're fucked." You can make the points back. Yeah, I mean, obviously you've got to get the right players, but when you got double game weeks, you've got double the chance. Yeah, so like a -4 is taken away straight away as long as they get appearance points. That's it. So yeah, man, just have a think about that. You know, I've still got my 2 free hit chips, got the wild card, got the bench boost, got the what was the last one?
Free hit,
bench boost,
triple captain,
still got all that.
It's time, just out of nowhere.
And anyone that's holding on to these chips right now, we're in double game week season here. It's coming, right? And we're gonna get a good double game week where you have teams like Liverpool and City playing some lower teams. That's coming, and when that does happen, obviously that's when you can blow out and use your chips. I wouldn't recommend any chips this week purely because the games aren't very favorable. Even when you've got good teams, you got Chelsea, you got United, and you got Spurs, but their fixtures, they're all playing away, both games, both legs. So it's not very temptation. The temptation's not quite there.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, it's a good time of the season. I feel like that's the thing. It's all perception, like going into this with a lot of games cancelled. Everyone's got the same opportunity. Someone might have a different experience where they've got Ronaldo and Kane already in this moment, and they're in a bit more advantage than you. But the next double game week is not to say that you've got who cares about play your own game? Who cares about what anyone else has got? You just kind of roll with the punches. You enjoy what's going on, and even if like I just made transfers, then I brought in 2 Leicester players. If the Leicester game gets called off, hey, shit happens. I move forward. You know what I mean? I move forward, and it is what it is. So it's a good time. And I mean, talking about these double game weeks now, we've got Burnley that's got a double. Not favourable, I guess, especially because Cornet's not there. They just lost Wood. I don't know what's going on down at Burnley, man. Maybe their defenders is what you'd do if you're going to do Burnley. I'm steering.
He just lost the wood.
They just lost wood, man. Like I
Driftwood. He's drifted all. Where's he drifted to?
he's gone, man.
Where's he
He's
drifted
drifted
off
to Newcastle.
What the hell's he doing in Newcastle?
Wilson and Wood, huh? Wilson Woodrow. Woodrow Wilson. What? That's like the Simpsons thing. Woodrow Wilson. Oh shit. Yeah, Brentford obviously got unfavourable fixtures as well. Liverpool and United. Brighton's got Chelsea and Crystal Palace. Yeah, maybe Trossard. Maybe.
Yes, maybe.
What's going on?
I'm just checking if our microphone's doing some bits.
Oh, what's going on here? Legends, what's going on? Oh, living up to your name, love it. Martin, thanks, Martin. The season is a hassle, C is saying. It's okay, C.
C said he gave up playing, man. It's unfortunate to hear, C. Like, I mean, you know, having said that you've given up playing, I'm hoping that you're still following the team and you're still having some fun with it. Because I mean, this game is about fun, and this season's really taught us that if you take this game too seriously, this FPL game, I'm not talking about the game of life, I'm talking about the FPL game, then yeah, you're gonna get disappointed. You're gonna get, it's gonna blow up in your face, man. Especially this season, I mean, shit, man. You've been dodging landmines, basically. Like even Son getting injured this week, I was like, oh, that's awesome. I didn't own him, but if I did, I'd be like, oh, that's awesome. I got to take him out. And I had Mahrez and Salah that I got to take out this week because they're in AFCON. There's a lot of crazy shit going on, but everyone's in the same boat. Yeah, we're all going through it. We're all doing it together, guys. That's the beauty of this game. I'm having a laugh. We're here having a laugh. I brought in Keane last week. I got 1 point. So be it. I got Bowen and Antonio right. I'm not going to get them all right.
Yeah, that's it. And I'll continue after that. Thanks for that. I'll continue as well. So Brighton, Crystal Palace, Chelsea. Chelsea have City and Brighton. So that could be something. We'll talk about Chelsea in a second. Leicester have Burnley and Tottenham. I like those ones there. I like Leicester this week. United's got Villa and Brentford. I don't know what Ralph's doing down there, but we'll talk about them in a second. Tottenham, Arsenal, Leicester, and Watford has Newcastle, Burnley. So, I mean, off the bat there, we've just ended with Watford. Let's start with Watford, man. Manny Dens, man. Emmanuel Dennis is having a season, man. He's having a season. Is he a captain choice this week?
He's my captain right now before I make transfers.
No way.
Purely because I've only got really Mason Mount would be my other choice. So yeah, Matty Dens I think is a great option, and even Joshua King,
bring him in.
He's another option for Watford. I don't see anything else at Watford, but they do have the best fixtures for this double game week.
Yeah, that's it. Aussies, what's up? Oh, it's gone. Athari Rocky.
Aloha.
What's going on, legends? And Martin, our current rank, I think I'm roughly 397,000, something like that. 400,000. That's where I'm at the moment, but on the way up. And Eslam as well. Thanks for everything we introduced. Hey, peace. It's all love.
You're welcome,
it's all
brother.
love.
I'm at 500K at the moment.
Nice,
I'm very happy with that, to be honest. After the season that I've had this season, there's been a lot of like what everyone said. It's been chaos. It's been crazy, but I've stuck with it, and even how they've brought in this whole cup thing into if you've noticed that if you go to your actual tab, there's multiple cups now that you're joined in. For some reason, I'm in about freaking 12 cups. I've already been knocked out of the overall and the Chelsea Cup, but I've got the Australia Cup and the Optus Sports Cup going. So yeah, even having that aspect of it, if you lose sight of your rank, or if you let the rank goggles just completely mess with your head and really take away from the enjoyment of the game, you've still got cup competitions to look at, which is amazing. I think that's a big plus from FPL.
Yeah, no, it is. It's really cool. I'm a big fan. And all right, we're going to keep moving. I'm not going to get sidetracked. I'm going to stay focused. Tottenham now. We're going back up that. So Tottenham is the next team I'm talking about here. Obviously, Harry Kane. He's got 3 goals in his last 4 games in the EPL. He hasn't had a season, though. He's only scored 4 goals this season in 21 games it's been, or whatever it's been, maybe less than that. I've just brought him in. I didn't want to. I'll be honest, I didn't want to. But I did. I felt like it's. If he's got 3 out of 4, he could go nuts. It's one of those things where he could go nuts. Harry Kane for me, and Lucas Mora is another one that I wanted to bring in, but I didn't do it. But I would recommend Lucas Mora, Mick.
Harry Kane loves Arsenal. Okay, we had a quick look yesterday at Harry Kane's stats versus Arsenal. He likes to score against Arsenal.
He does.
Yeah. Leicester are leaky at the back. Yeah,
they're top 6.
Yeah, I think Harry Kane's a great option this week. I think he probably will be my captain. I got a good feeling about that. And defensively, I think, under Antonio Conte, Spurs are solid defensively. Reguilon's gone walkabout. So you're looking at Emerson Royale, Royale with cheese, and also someone like Sanchez. But there's nothing much else there. I think it's with Sonny out. Yeah, that's it. Move on, man.
Lucas Mora, man. I think that Lucas Mora needs more words here because he's someone that if I was to have a gut feeling, gut feeling, I think it'd definitely be Lucas Mora, and I'm not going to own him. That's the thing. But I think that Lucas Mora is a good option this week without Son because I think pretty sure he's going to be playing up front with whose name is Harry Kane.
Yeah, could happen.
See what happens there.
He's a cheap option, definitely.
Yeah. Next team as well is Manchester United, Mick.
Yeah, mate, they're still trash, aren't they? It doesn't matter how many times you sack the manager, you're never going to get Ferguson again. So this United team, I don't like the formation. The 2-2-2 is just silly.
It's crazy.
I don't understand it.
Ralph.
I think Ralph is actually like a downgrade from what Solskjaer had there. We saw what Solskjaer could do. And I'm seeing what Ralph's doing, and I'm not enjoying myself here. He's not playing Fernandes in the right position. He's mucked things around. He's playing Cavani with Ronaldo. I don't know, man. I love Ronaldo. Yeah, I was expecting a lot more from Ronaldo. It hasn't quite materialized as of yet. This could blow up in my face. I will probably going into this double game week without Ronaldo. I'm probably going to choose Kane over Ronaldo.
Nah, it's all right.
And having said that, I'm looking at Fernandes as an option here. Now I know he hasn't. Man, you look at his fixture, what he's done recently. It's not much, yeah. But he's going to play, and he's not on penalties anymore. Ronaldo's on pens. But there's an outside chance that Ronaldo won't play. Yeah, he's still a little bit injured. He was pictured in training, however. So there's that toss up there of where do you go? But I mean, besides Ronaldo and there's really nothing out. Fernandes is a punt.
Yeah, definitely. And before we continue, I'm going to continue with that. Lewis Hughesy.
Welcome to the stream, brother.
Hughesy says, Mohawk and beard in, clean shaven, normal hair out. Good coordination.
-4. Take the hit.
Take it. Legend, man. Legend. Love you, Hughesy. But no, it's true. I mean, that's the thing is that it's like how the move that I did with Sufel last week. He had a good season last season, and it felt like it was time. He's got double the chance to do something. Same as with Kane, same as with Fernandes. But that's the thing is it's a risk. Obviously, Fernandes has done nothing since game week 1. We got a hat trick. But Fernandes could be due. He had a rest. He obviously got his 5 yellow card rest.
He got the disallowed goal too in the last game.
Oh, he did, huh?
So yeah, there's good to see you too, Lewis. Love you, brother. So there's definitely potential there, but yeah, beyond that, I mean, are you looking at a United defender? I don't think so.
Nah, I mean, for me, looking at that United team and looking about the minutes that they all got in all these cups in the last few weeks and the 2-2-2 formation, it's just a joke. You don't know what you don't honestly like. You got Cavani there who might get one of the 2 games. Greenwood may get like 1.5 games. Rashford and Sancho. Fernandes and Ronaldo are the 2 players that I'd be looking at. The defense could be an option though. To be fair, Maguire. All they need is one of those guys to get a header or something like that, and you'd be rocking and rolling. You know what I mean? So,
anyway, move on from United, mate.
Yeah, true. It's good. It's a good little insight there. Leicester City, Mick. Leicester City.
Right, so who they got?
Leicester City.
Who they playing? I mean, obviously we're at Matheson's the first guy that rolls off the tongue. Burnley away. This Burnley team that's lackluster as all things, and Leicester are playing Spurs at home. So, okay, these fixtures, I don't mind those fixtures for Leicester. I think Maddison is a fantastic option, probably the best option that you're going to get from Leicester this week without Jamie Vardy being there. Having said that, I don't think I can actually afford to bring him into my own team, which is shattering. So the only other guy I'm looking at, they're saying Patson Daka might play. I don't know about him. I'm not a big fan, but Lookman, you brought into my awareness that Mr. Lookman, he's
brought him in.
He's back-to-back goals. He should start. I believe he should start.
Yeah, I think he starts,
and he's an option.
Yeah, I think he's a definite option. I had a bit of a look at his, what he's got to offer in the next, the last couple of weeks to see what he can do for the next couple of weeks. And obviously, Iheanacho is not present, and obviously Jamie Vardy is also not present at the moment. And it looks like they've got a whole bunch of injuries. So I feel like there's a good chance that Lookman starts, he starts both games. That's why I brought him in. But I think that he could be a really good option. But Madison, man, Madison for me is him and Lucas Mora are the two like under 7 mil picks that are, I feel like they're really good options for this game week. And you're not going to own either, are you?
Not going to own either, man. Not going to own either. But yeah, in their defense as well, you got to I think it's an interesting week this week for a double game week, because usually in a double game week we are looking at defenses, But this week, it looks every time we look at it, it's just like there's nothing there. I believe they'll concede in both games.
Yeah.
Leicester will concede in both games. It looks pretty simple, I won't be bringing in a defender this week.
Yeah, no way, not for me either.
But if I was to, it wouldn't be from Leicester. It wouldn't. It possibly from Spurs. I don't know.
Yeah, I know, it's an interesting one. The defense is interesting this week, but
got a question here from Camol, who was the test captain for this week. Was it Smith or?
It was Patrick Cummins, actually.
Patrick Cummins, yeah.
No, what about says the best captain?
What about, the best captain? I thought we were talking about the Ashes. I'm so silly. No. Yeah, the best captain this week. We'll get to that at the end. Straight off the bat, it'd be Kane or Ronaldo for me.
Manny Dens, maybe Emmanuel Dennis as well could be one. But anyway, moving up to Chelsea now as well, Mick. Chelsea, your boys in blue.
Oh, yeah.
I own Alonso already, so I'm pretty happy with that. But what do you think? If your insight into Chelsea, Mick, what's going to happen? Is Lukaku going to play? Is Havertz starting up front? What about Mason Mount? Jorginho, he's on penalties? What?
City at home, playing City at the Etihad is never an easy task. It's a big ask of the boys in blue to go down there.
Boys in blue.
And put in a performance. Now, City are we've seen what City are this season. They are the champions elect, you might say. They've pretty much won the Premier League. In the way that I see the game, it's over
already.
I know it's a long way away, but the way that they're playing, the way that Pep's got this team drilled is just phenomenal. So this City, it's a write-off, that game. Yeah, I think City beat Chelsea quite easily at home. So the clean sheet gone straight away. But then Brighton away, different beast. So that's a game we can look forward to and owning Chelsea players. Having said that, will Lukaku play both games? He played 90 in the EFL. I'm not so sure about that. You got Timo Werner back as well. Ooh. I think Mount's an option. Definitely, he's your best option from Chelsea.
He's a good option.
Mount, Jorginho, because he's on pens and we love penalties. Jorginho loves his pens. You could look at Kovacic if you need a cheap player, but beyond that, Havertz, you're not going to go near. You're not going to go near Werner. You're not going to go near Hudson-Odoi. None of these players.
Alonso.
Rudiger's a better option, I think, than Alonso, because Rudiger is guaranteed minutes.
Yeah.
If you want to look at a defender at Chelsea. But yeah, I'm thinking Mount and a punt Lukaku. That's pretty much it.
What about Havertz?
Nah.
Would he be a punt though?
Nah, he's trash.
Ooh.
He's always
hot damn.
Pulisic, trash. There's nothing from them this season. Mount's your guy.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough. All right, we're moving on from Chelsea Knights to Brighton. They got 2 home games, Crystal Palace and Chelsea, and that McAllister guy got a double. Trossard's been up and down, I guess, all season, but both could be options this week. I don't know if Danny Welbeck plays though. I looked at Danny Welbeck as well. I didn't look at him personally. I looked at him for you guys to be like, what about Brighton? Is there any players from Brighton that I can recommend, like Neil Maupay? But it's just like, for me, they're all traps, man. Like if we had that trap button like right now, they're all traps. I feel like Brighton is a definite trap, but at the same time, who knows?
If you own Robert Sanchez like I do, you're happy. You're happy.
Oh, I've got Sanchez too, man.
That's it. Other than that, you could, you can throw your crap. You can throw one out and try to pull one off with Trossard or the Scottish beast Alex McAllister.
I love that. Hey, he could be a really good option
if you want.
If he's got him already,
I can't recommend.
Keep him.
I'd say no. Stay away from Brighton.
Brighton. Yeah, and then you've got Brentford as well, Liverpool United, and Mbeumo, Tony, the only 2 you'd think about. And
swiftly moving away from Brentford.
I wouldn't be going there. And Burnley. So Burnley's got really good fixtures. If Burnley
moving away from Burnley,
hear me out here for a second. If Burnley, this is a big if though. If Burnley had a hot streak of 4 clean sheets in their last 5, they had a team that they put on the park, then I'd consider them. But they just sold Wood, man. They just sold Wood. I don't know what's going on down at Burnley, man.
No, I'm
like
not
what,
listening to any of your
like
Burnley shit.
Cornet's gone as well at the moment. Like what's going on? Like Vidra's going to finally get a game. That's what I like. I like Vidra. I like Rodriguez as well. They're both going to finally get some games. So
You've wasted enough time on Burnley.
I think it's fair enough to have a small chat about what's his name, McNeil as well. Yeah,
they don't have Cornet or Wood, man. They got nothing left.
Yeah,
Burnley's
they're
finished.
gone.
I'm pretty sure Burnley get relegated. Are they in the drop zone?
They got Lennon. Lennon's starting to play, man.
Lennon,
4.9 million. I love Lennon.
From?
I remember Lennon back in the day, like 10 years ago. I captained him. I never forget. I captained him this 1 week, and he actually a few weeks I used to captain Aaron Lennon. He was good. Aaron Lennon was a freak. I like him.
Oh yeah, Burnley are going down, man. Newcastle, Burnley, and Norwich.
Cornet. They got no Cornet.
Finished, man. Yeah, they're all finished.
Yeah, they are finished. They're probably already looking at that right now. So besides the non-double game week players, let's have a look. We didn't mention De Gea as well, to be honest, or like the goalkeepers like Sanchez or Lloris. We kind of did, I guess. As a Kepa as well, by the way, because your boy's away on AFCON as well, duties.
Yeah. If someone's free hitting, you can definitely look at obviously you're going to bring in your double game week defenders besides Trent. You'll obviously own Trent this week.
Yeah.
I mean Liverpool. We can't go past Liverpool. Liverpool are playing Brentford at home, so
Jota.
Jota's your guy, man. Jota, Trent. You could look at someone else if you wanted, like Minamino, if you're crazy, or you could even look at what were you looking at?
Oxlade-Chamberlain. If he starts in the next game, will be interesting.
Yeah, I mean, but I don't think many people are going to go. I mean, you look at maybe a team like West Ham playing Leeds. That's another fixture you could look at for a single game weekers. I'll be playing Jared Bowen obviously this week. His name is Jerry.
His name is
Jerry. I captain him. So yeah, we're gonna play Jared Bowen. I'm selling Antonio to bring in Harry Kane.
That's what I did.
So yeah, that could blow up in my face. I quite easily with this Leeds team. Who knows what we're gonna get out of this Leeds team?
Yeah, I'm not sure either. We've just signed someone. We've signed someone. I actually don't know who that player is. He's from Spain.
Yep.
Let's see what happens, Leeds. Come on, Leeds. Come on. We'll be fine, man. We'll be fine. Bamford's coming back. Leeds will be fine. But yeah, we're definitely going to concede goals against West Ham, I think. Yeah, there's no doubt about that. And we've got Islam saying from Egypt with love. Wish you good luck. Wish you good luck too. All the best. Legendary, you nerd. And
have a great game week 22.
Ari Horiki is saying they definitely look relegation and what is it? Isn't it trying to get money on their players? Yeah, they're selling their players. Yeah, it's interesting that Burnley's doing that, to be honest. Selling Wood, it's a big statement, isn't it? It's a really big statement. But yeah, that's it. So yeah, obviously game week 22. I did the reckless abandon triple. Oh, did I do the reckless abandon or was it yours?
Let's just go into captains and transfers, man.
Reckless abandon, triple captain perk. All right. What are you feeling?
What's that, captains and transfers? Or you want to do a reckless abandon?
Yeah.
Lookman. Okay, now captains and transfers. So captain this week, I'll be captaining probably Harry Kane. I'm going to be taking a -8, bringing in Harry Kane. Looks like I'm going to bring in Lookman and Fernandez. That'll be my 3 for my -8. Captaincy will be on Harry Kane.
Nice. I've already made my 3, and I've done Madison, Lookman, and Harry Kane in. And I think I'm going to captain Ronaldo at the moment, but that could change to Madison or Kane or Dennis. It's a bit of a question mark at this current space-time nexus. We shall see.
So that's it, guys. Good luck in Double Game Week 22. Thank you for joining us, all that tuned in. We love you all. Very grateful for everyone that joined in. I hope you guys enjoyed what we had to say, what we brought to the table, the energy we bring to FPL. The season's not over. It's a long season. So hang in there, guys. We've got all these chips to use. We've got so much fun to have. There's so much fun to be had.
Yeah, that's it. Enjoy the rest of the season, guys. And we'll be around. I feel like we'll see what happens, obviously. But we'll be around. We'll see you guys soon. And, obviously, like we mentioned before, the socials, we can't get into Insta at the moment, and Twitter here and there, maybe not as well. But so check it out. Check us out on here, and we'll see you guys around. And, wish you guys all the best. Remember to keep your heads up in these moments. If there is a postponement that doesn't go your way, just use it as character building. And who knows what the next double game week that comes your way? Maybe it's in your favor. All right. So just stay positive, guys.
That's it, man. As Lewis Hughes says, Royale with cheese.
Royale with cheese. Thanks, Marty. Cheers, legend. Cheers, Mr. T. I love it. Cheers, Hughes. Thanks, brother.
It's awesome to be back, guys. We'll see you guys real soon. As we say at FPL Take the Hit, always remember to stay positive.
Accept the Reds, but embrace those green arrows, guys. Come on.
Woohoo! 2022.
That's it. Good luck, guys.
Love you guys.
Peace. Peace.